This is Brian Gath, the younger son of George Gath. They were both born on the same date, July 5, 37 years apart. Between the two of them and George's other son, Neville, they'd achieved most things in trotting. They'd each driven hundreds of winners, they'd each won the Melbourne Drivers' Premiership, and Brian had represented Australia in the World Driving Championships. But they'd never won an Inter-Dominion Championship.
It is March 18, 1978. It is grand final night at the first Inter-Dominion Championships to be held at the Moonee Valley circuit in Melbourne. The series is being run for the first time entirely from the mobile barrier. Brian Gath is acknowledged as the finest reinsman in the field. He is driving Markovina and is ideally drawn in gate 4 in the red and black colours.
The mobile is moving. They're taking up their positions properly now. About 100 metres score up to the start. Soul Command hanging back a bit. Noel's trying to get a bit of pace up and try and catch the mobile at the right moment. He's not going to. He's sitting back a metre or so. Don't retreat, right up. And here it is, and they're racing in the Inter-Dominion. Soul Command eased back behind them, and Junction Road and Tanhill trying to head them off. It's Junction Road and Tanhill, the leaders, as they went to the judge the first time. 4 or 5 metres, Don't Retreat, and they're followed by Velvet Prince the outside. In the centre, Markovina, and then came behind them Soul Command on the rails of Moses Star. Paleface Adios is next, and they were followed then by Royal Gaze and De Monte Hanover last. Junction Road's gone out.
I had a good trip, a very good trip right from the start, because Don't Retreat drew the pole, and he was broken down. Most probably shouldn't have run in the final, and he had no gate speed at all. And my fella come out pretty good, and I think I might have tightened up the horse a little bit of Drew too. He was the second favourite, or the equal favourite. And I end up fluking the one out, one back, and then horses come around and put me one further back, and it didn't worry me too much. All I was hoping that nothing would come before the bell.
Tanhill, he's kidded them into getting a beautiful sit, this boy. They were followed on the rails by Hermosa Star, and then 4 metres to Markovina. 4 metres away on the rails, Royal Gaze. A couple of metres to Soul Command, who's got well out of his ground early. Paleface Adios is last with De Monte Hanover on his inside. Into the straight with 1,100 metres to go. Still the leader, Junction Road, the bolter. He's 4 metres in front of Velvet Prince, putting Don't Retreat in a pocket. Then Tanhill outside Hermosa Star. Next, Markovina, Royal Gaze, Soul Command, De Monte Hanover.
I didn't have to go until halfway down the back, and he brushed up 3 wide very quickly. And he could have headed him off on the home turn, and I just run through my mind, the only way I can get beat if I hit the front too soon, because he used to clear away and maybe get a length or 2 on, and then he'd think, oh, well, my job's done, that'll do, I'll pull up. And I had to hold him very strongly all the way around the home turn. If you happen to see the replay of it, you'll quite obvious. You see that I was sitting against him and just wouldn't let him go to the lead.
Going with him, Markovina. Tanhill trying to go with them, and will push them right off the track. Paleface is last. With 400 to go, Junction Road still 2 metres, Velvet Prince. Here comes Markovina, he's gone past Tanhill. Next, Don't Retreat trying to get out. Soul Command out 4 deep. Paleface Adios trying to get through the centre of the field, and then De Monte Hanover. On the turn, Markovina's raced up to hit the front. Markovina the leader into the straight with Junction Road, Velvet Prince. Out wide, Soul Command. Paleface Adios got badly checked. Markovina the leader with 50 metres to go. He's just in front of Velvet Prince. Soul Command, De Monte Hanover flying with Hermosa Star. Markovina in front of the line, and he's won it by a metre to Hermosa Star. Velvet Prince third. Just behind them.
At last, for George Gath, it is the night of glory. But the race wasn't over yet. Hermosa Star's driver, Peter Norgard, has alleged interference from Markovina in the home straight.
It was a bit of a worrying time to go through. I knew on past experiences that there'd be no way he'd lose the race, but I didn't have a lot of confidence in the head steward at the time, so I thought, well, gee, you know.
The protest was subsequently dismissed. There have been many nights for the Gath family. There'll be many more, but this is the one they will remember.